welcome to another episode of Aurogiri. Just getting home from work a little while ago, and I checked Twitter, and I'm like, oh right, there's an update, or there was an update today. So, today's update's not very major. It honestly could have been a community post, but I was logging in anyway, so. The main crux of it is, we have a purg. It's nothing new. You'll probably tell right away because Purple Rokudo is here. Hey Julian, how you doing? The purg in question is our good old friend Tensho purg, which is, I don't think our last purg was a dragon arc. I can't remember what the last purg was. It was Dullahan. So it was Dullahan. So I'm kind of glad they didn't jump to gargoyles again. But really and truly, it's about time that when dragon arcs come out, it's all the dragon arcs, not just one. Like we've seen that in the past with gargoyles, where when gargoyles would come out, they have been all three at the same time, which means you can do the Oni mode all three Oni modes every day and get your recipe really fast and convenient. Like that is good. We like that. That is fun. It is good. It's good on the energy. You can pace yourself, get the Ogi, whatever. Like, that's really good. At this point, they need to start doing that for the Dragon Arcs. Yeah, they'll be added to the dailies, exactly. And we had that conversation, I think the last time we streamed, was we would love to see a mode where you could just fight anything, any day of the week, and it would be like a non-energy version, but it would be like 1/10 or 1/5 the drop rate of getting those things on energy. So it's like, let's say you did like an hour of Tensho non-purg, well maybe not purgs, like for things that aren't purg. Like let's say for example, trying to think, what's a good example? Hades Elios. Let's say you could fight Elios with no energy, and it just didn't have rewards, and it was just a really low chance to get items. But let's say on a 300%, you did that for an hour, no energy, you still got like 1 or 2 helmets. If that were possible, people would be doing that. Otherwise, it's a big energy sink. And then, like, the example we made was, like, you would use your energy up and then just run it. I didn't wear a swimsuit today. I did not. Honda's got a swimsuit. I also have an ice cream sandwich, in case you're wondering if I'm eating. Hey, Kafsi, how you doing? I'm just trying to finish this off. Ice cream sandwich. So all the events are still around. Like the Leviathan event and the event in the summer area with Pirate Girl, but you can't actually roll for Pirate Girl. And also they added a Sublime Young Crow if I'm not mistaken. I just want to finish this ice cream sandwich real quick. Then I'll play more because it's getting sticky on my hands. All right, perfect. It was delicious. Okay, so I think they added a Sublime Neon Koropon, and there it is right there, Sublime New Oogie Neon Koropon. Now, from what I remember, this is not a new Sublime banner. It's not new Sublimes. It is a rerun. I'm pretty sure it has some really strong Sublimes in here. So you can roll for it with SP tickets if you so desire, or free OC. It's there. Oh yeah, these are good ones. Okay, I have most of these because I rolled for. Wait, what? That's not right. Hold up. Oh fuck! Really? Fuck's sake! Oh. What? Wow. Really? We're still doing this? Did the survey not do anything? Why? Why are there 16 fucking Sublimes here? Why? Why? Like, why? How many people got to keep putting their hands on the burner? Like, like, what? What? Why? Are you, like, fuck? Oh, man. Can it be, like, 100 OC a roll? What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. So, what's even here? Verdant Storm Sublime for Sword. It's actually pretty good. I enjoy it. Void Lightning Slash for Odachi. I don't even know what that is. Static Axe for Axe is really cool. Glistening Snow for Spear. It's 8 hits. It's nice. It's quick. Competes with Icicle Punishment, things like that. Crag Thrust Sublime is pretty good for Twin. Water Cannon Sublime is great for Bow. Because I was looking at this and I'm like, oh, I have most of these. And then I saw that it wasn't Collapsing Blade. And I'm like, well, please, God, no. No, God, no. Like the friggin' Office there. Like, no, stop. And then Aeroflux Sublime. I think that's pretty good. Aeroflux Sublime is pretty good. I think it's Tidal Wave Sublime, but from a range. And then Chase Blister Sublime. That one's good too. I enjoy that one as well. These are all nice Sublimes. Well, for the most part. Icicle Massacre Sublime. This is pretty bad. This one's really bad. It's really slow, and it's AoE situation. It's really weird. El Grey Sublime, never seen it. Great Harvester Sublime is really good. That is 10 hits of mountain damage. Collapsing Blade Sublime is really good for Spear. However, and trust me, you don't need it. It's great, it's cool, it's strong. The only thing this move has to it that other moves don't is range. The range on it is really nice. But it takes so much durability. Like, objectively speaking, you're better off using Dullahan Oogie and Abyss Purgs Oogie. Like, those together are really, really, really good. Not to mention that the Dullahan weapon comes with his own hands. So, like, Dark. It's so hard to be good with Dark because Dullahan, Scream, and Abyssal Embrace are just so powerful. It's quite the shame. Like, it's one of those, like, get it if you want it kind of deals. Like, I have 2 of these, and I've only ever used the one. Shoal Slash Sublime is really cool. Hits a lot. It's a Dark Oogie that is less DPS than the others, but it's really good with, like, a Chiami. It's fun. Rainbow Peacock Sublime has iframes on it, which is cool. You do this little hop. Aqua Geyser Sublime. I don't know how different that is from Aeroflux Sublime. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the difference between the two of them. And Oogie Resplendent, Scarlet Resplendent Orb. This is pretty cool. It's one of the only moves in the game where if you use it and then like switch weapons, it's still doing its thing. So it's a staff Oogie. You use it, and a bunch of fire spheres circle around you, and they'll stay out for a set duration of time, and you can do whatever else you want. So like you could even just like tech it into your build if you're doing like a fire build or reduxes or something, and you just pop that on your staff, use it, switch out, and then you do like twin swording really close range and hitting them. I don't think it's a must get, but it's really cool. Again, yeah, you know that guy where he takes a bite of that chicken sandwich and he's just like, my day is ruined, and my discomfort is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Like, that's how I feel when I see 16 Sublimes in one lineup. Like, why don't they just make 2 different lineups? Because when I look at this, okay, as a player, as a consumer, personally, I have, like, most of these Sublimes because I tried to get the Sublimes on the banners already. Like, there's nothing here that I don't have that I don't want. You know what I mean? So, even as a new player or an intermediate player, someone who wants to get some power onto their build or whatever, you look at this and it's like, yeah, these are all really great, but like the fact that it's a 16 skill lineup, if you only wanted Collapsing Blade Sublime, well, you have a 1 in a 16 chance to get it, which is abysmal. It's really bad. Like, but if you wanted like 4 Sublimes, it's still 4 out of 16. It's still a 2 out of 8, like a 1 out of 4, 25% chance. Yeah. So, like, I do not understand the appeal, like, for a 16 lineup. Like, why is Cyberstep still making these? Why? Like, if we had, like, let's say Oni had a system where every time a new banner or a new Nian came out, you got 1 free 5 pull. Okay, great. That's fantastic. I would take it. Right, but I know they want our money, but it's really easy to get our money. They don't understand how easy it is to get our money. Like, but like I'm saying, if every time a new Nian came out we got a free 5 pull, yeah, that's great. I would treat this as like, oh, maybe I get something out of the mystery box. Maybe I don't. I don't care. But if they wanted our money, it's so easy. If you want money, just put all of these Sublimes in the Black Cat for Yorozus. Simple as that. For a 2-week period, hey, go to the Black Cat and get these Sublimes for Yorozus. You don't have any Yorozus? Well, you might as well roll for it to generate the Yorozus. Great. Make them like 30 Yorozus or 25. 25 Yorozus for a Sublime would be good. It's bait, exactly. But it works. Like, sometimes people get, like, once you get something good off a free roll, you're logging in all the time. You're like, yes, I gotta get this. I might get something. Oh, there's a new thing. Like, that's really enticing. But the point here is that if they were, like, if they wanted money, it's very easy. Put them in the Black Cat. 25 Yorozu tickets. That is the equivalent of $50 worth of rolling. $50. Go get the Sublime you want. Guess what, Cyberstep? 30 players wanted a Sublime this update. You just made 30 times $50. Like, you just made, like, a lot of money. Like, I think it's like $1,500. Like, just like that. Like, boom, print it. Great. Like, and that's lowballing it. Like, if we could just buy Sublimes, well, everyone would have Sublimes. Like, that's the equivalent of 1 Vanguard Scroll, or what it used to be to get a Vanguard Scroll. Well, the argument about the 200 OC versus the 160 was they dropped our Yorozu cost for Vanguards from 180. I think it was 180 or 160. It was some stupid number. I can't even remember. But they dropped whatever I think it was 150. I think it was 150 Yorozus, and they dropped it down to 120. And in this kind of negotiated compromise they did with themselves, it was 170. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, it was up there. Yeah, because they reduced it by 50. That's right. Yeah, that makes sense. So when they did that, like, because JP had it like that all the time. So when we got it, they reduced it exactly. We're on the same wavelength here. When they reduced it for us, like, But JP always had the 200 OC. They always did. I'm pretty sure. It was always more for them. And then we also got the 10 OC restores, which that was one of the moments where, like, when we got 10 OC restores, I'm like, I don't care what else you do to me. Like, I've already won. Like, it's like the picture of that raccoon who's, like, eating this whole box of jelly donuts, and he, like, doesn't even care when he gets caught. He's just like, I've already won. I have the restores. Do what you want with me. I've already won. Like, anyway. But yeah, so the 200 OC is because the Yorozu cost is like 120. Like, it went way different. Right. It means less OC in people's pockets. And the less you have, the more you need to buy. But if they wanted to just get money, literally, like, yeah, Steam's 200 as well. Yeah, everything's 200. I'm pretty sure the phone was like 500. I'm just kidding. But yeah, $20 a roll. Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I in my honest opinion, unless there's something you need in here that's like, it's super duper important, I wouldn't touch it. It's got 16 sublimes in it. That's a waste of goddamn time. Waste of money. Like, all that money, you know where that's supposed to go? It goes on a tier list. It goes on a stack. It goes to the special gacha, and it says, hey, do you have Honda or Akechi? Or Lancelot 150? Or Leviathan? Or Lucifer? Like, do you have any, like, who thought, yeah, let's throw out a 16 lineup thing for sublimes when at the same time you have KG and Honda right here. Like, hello. And Scarlet Bloom is with KG and Venus and Makami. Like, hello. What? And Shiro's here too. Like, Leviathan's there like 3 times. But yeah, like, what the hell? And they, is this 16? Just make it fucking 24. Why? No one's gonna touch it. What is this? What kind of mags are these? Mountain Peak, what is that? Felt? What's that? Frankincense. Oh, okay, that's cooldown mag stuff. That's great because it comes with... Oh, fuck. Is that gilding? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's actually not bad. But it's still a 16 lineup. Like, fuck. Just take the money you would have rolled for these mags and buy Daruma points. Honest to God. Because Hurricane mags are Lion Skull. So Lion Skull got reran. They made no mention of this in their post at all. They said, oh yeah, there's Sublimes and Purg and Tensho. Okay. And everyone's looking at it like everyone in their 3 Tenshos is like, okay. Like, whatever. Like the Saitama, okay. But, like, and these are the cooldown ornamentation balls. And that's Lion Skull. So if someone really wanted, like, Super Lion Skull, you could go for it. But the original Lion Skull run was just Lion Skull mags. Again, it's 16. Like, they would make... do you know how much money they made off Lion Skull alone the first time it came? They made probably 10 grand. Without a doubt, they made 10 grand. Well, it's not free. It comes with it. It's complimentary. But yeah, Lion Skull, the best ornamentation in the entire game. I think on JP, I think Kurenai has a Lion Skull 3 ornamentation, which is insane. Insane, because it takes 10 fucking balls to do, like, a different thing. To do that one ornamentation with a chance of, like, I think they got, like, 30 or 50 dark. Somebody on JP, I saw a picture of it, I'm not sure who, but somebody has a mag with, like, Lion Skull 3, and it's just disgusting. I did, like, $100 and got, like, 1 fucking mag. So, that's, like, it's disgusting. And the last time they made so much money because... Wait. The last time they made so much money was because they said that for the ornamentation is wrong. We need to fix it so that it includes flight and poison element to your rolls. So they said for everyone who rolls a lion skull or does an ornamentation of it, we will reimburse them in their present box. So everybody thought, okay, so for every ornamentation I do, I'm going to get double the product. I'm going to get it all back. And they did. My friend had like 50 of these fucking balls. Like, that brought them sales. They looked at that and said, wow, they really like this. No, they did really like Lion Skull, but they also liked the fact that for every one they got 2. Like, that was what the best part was. It was the 2 for 1, not the, like... Anyway. It's good that they're there, but at this point, you just point to Ruma it anyway. A 16 lineup isn't worth touching. Especially when, like, Honda, Akechi, Lancel, Aviathan, Lucifer, Keiji, Venus, Kenshin, Makami, and Gargoyle are here. Like... I don't know. I'm... Like, you know how, like, MiHoYo games give you, like, a survey at the end of every update? Like, I just did one for Honkai Star Rail last night or the night before. And you literally give them feedback. Like, this would be like, hey, how did you like this event? And it's literally, can you stop making 16 unit lineups for the game? Like, if they would do it constantly, just literally on every issue. It's probably Cognosphere, because that's where I get billed, to Cognosphere. I don't even know what it is. It's MiHoYo, Cognosphere, Hoyoverse. It's weird. Like, when I play Star Rail, it always sends it to Cognosphere, and I'm like, what the fuck's that? But yeah, like, they keep changing their name, like, Cybercept keeps changing the lineups. But yeah, that's a really big shame. Because I saw that, I'm like, oh, people really like Collapse and Blade Sublime, maybe they'll get it. And then they look at this, and it's like, well, fuck, maybe there's a hole in your wallet. Like, I don't know. To me, when I see a Sublime banner, I just think it's the most risky thing you can do. And when it's 1 out of 16, that's twice the rate of getting a Tempest recipe to drop. Like, half the rate, to be honest. Anyway, I have an SP ticket. So I have 5 SP tickets. I don't know where they came from. What's worth rolling for? Oh, I thought that said SP Gacha. I was about to cry. Okay. You know... I don't need any of these Sublimes. But I could use a mag? Maybe? I'll see. I don't know where I got these SP tickets from, to be honest. Oh yeah, Shunoban. Give it to me. Also, if Sublimes were just a Sublime set card, that would be glorious. That's what they should have been. Shunoban again? Okay. Up arrows? What's that? An Oogie? I was right. Ah, there they are. There should be like a Nyang Quirl Pond speedrun, and it's like any percent fish eyes. And it's like, and it goes 2 ways. The first one to hit fish eyes wins, but also you gotta see how high your streak goes before you hit fish eyes. because it's so disproportionate. You get it all the time. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, so who's selling Rapid Storm on a plus 100? Why are you selling Rapid Storm on a plus 100 staff? That's not how this works. Why? No, you sell Rapid Storm on something for like 5 or 2 or whatever, not 300. God, I thought it was gonna crash. And at the same time, right now there is a shopping plaza sale. So like any of the money you could have like thrown towards the Sublime banner, you could have just got like 10 hammers. And I honestly think 10 hammers is a bit too much, but that's just for equivalency's sake. Tensho is here. For those that don't know or came to the stream late or haven't checked out anything, Tensho is here. The exchange shop for Tensho is here. I think if you're somebody who's close to completing your Tensho, or maybe you just want the Ogi, go for it. But other than that, it's hard to say if it's worth doing outside of just getting the Ogi or whatever, just because there's so much other stuff going on. Oh, that's a nice spear. I have that. It's from the moon. Because you have the Dungeon Boost campaign right now. And Dungeon Boost campaign includes experience ticket dungeons, normal, hard, and hell. And hell is 50. There's fever time. It's a great time to farm EXP if that's what you're after. Reward up for like literally everything. And then you have Darkfin, Leviathan, Forest of Chaos, and Satan Ignis. Like, they're all there. Like, it's, there's quite an energy competition going on, and there's still the matter of the Leviathan event and the other event, which I am severely slacking on both, because there's so many good games to play right now. It's honestly unreal. I haven't been in a state for a while where it's just like there's so many things like I want to do or play, and it's just like, wow. So my buddies and I, we got into like Baldur's Gate 3, and that's really fun. It's like you can have so much creativity in that game. It's really fun. It's like a Dragon Age resurgence. It's really fun. I mean, my buddy's playing Remnant. And then a new MMO just came out like yesterday, and I tried to play it, and I couldn't get in because it was too full. So I said, fuck this, I'm going to bed. And that's a Wayfinder. It looked really interesting. I kept seeing ads for it on like Twitter. And like, yeah, Twitter. I downloaded it. I think you can play it, like it's supposed to come out in February, but you give them like $20, you can play it now. So I was like, okay. But it looks pretty fun. It's made by people that made Warframe. It's a MMO. It's like it looks like a traditional MMO, except I think you don't have a character. You play as characters they give you, which is the only thing I don't think I would enjoy about it. Because it's like class-based, but it's like bundled with the thing you have. As opposed to God Tier Oni, where you make a character and your character is the best character ever. And everything you do or get from the gacha just powers up your character, which is like the penultimate design.